All right, welcome back. As you can see, I'm at home, and this is my continued response to a question asked by a viewer: how has being a pilot changed my life? In my previous videos, I've dealt with relationships, communication, choices and habits, and raising children. Today's will be on money. We don't realize it, how differently we think of money when compared to those who are wealthy and rich. For us who don't have the availability of unlimited funds, money is viewed as something by which to value our work, value our time, value ourselves. It's a means by which, or it is something we use to satisfy our desires. It is our boss. It tells us what time we need to be somewhere. It tells us what we have to do, and it tells us how long we have to be engaged in a particular activity. It is a means by which we value ourselves. It is a means by which we value things. It is a means by which we value others. Those of us who are not wealthy, we see money as something we work for and not something that works for us. It is a means for us to value or justify ourselves. Wealthy people don't look at money this way. They think of money as something to be used to make more money. For example, a wealthy person would invest money instead of spending it, which is what someone who doesn't have or who isn't flush on money would do. We tend to spend money to satisfy our most basic and unquenchable desire. A good example I often use is buying coffee. Most of us will go to Starbucks and spend between $5 and $10 for an expensive cup of sugar. I have flown many wealthy people over the years, and in all those years, and this is not joking, in all those years, I've never seen one of them showed up to the plane carrying a Starbucks coffee. They would much rather drink or make use of the cheap coffee that's on the plane or in the FBO. A year ago, I think I made a few videos commenting on pilot and the way we make money and how we make use of that money. I've gone a step further here. I love three things in my life: my family, being a pilot, and being a very good understander of how money works and how I should use it to benefit me. To this end, I've done two things. One, I started a YouTube channel probably about a year ago entitled Mindful Money Master. I will leave the link in the description below. And secondly, I wrote this book. Everything I have learned from being in the presence of wealthy people, I have compiled in this book. As you can see, the title is Mindful Money Mastery, a Modern Guide to Financial Stability. It is not a thick book. It's actually only 121 pages. And the reason I intentionally wrote it this small is to eliminate all the unnecessary fluff you will find in books that are 200 or 300 pages that seek to explain personal finances to you. I will also leave a link in the description where you can get this book on Amazon for $14.95, I think. Now, this is a pilot channel. So you are probably wondering, why am I talking about personal finances on this channel? Because I am tired of seeing my fellow pilots who are making six figures living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know, even while considering the strain of the current economic conditions we live in, how is it that someone who is making six figures find themselves in what I would describe as a distressed personal financial position? What this book does is tells you how to use your existing income in a beneficial way. If you're looking to become rich or fabulously wealthy, this isn't the book for you. If you're looking for a book that will teach you how to properly distribute your income so as to optimize the returns you get from that income, this is the book for you. Again, it's on Amazon. It's $14.95. I will leave a link in the description below. And all of this I gained from being a pilot, being in the company of wealthy individuals, knowing and observing and listening to how they wisely employ their money to make more money has helped me to become a better manager or a better steward of my own money. This is what I'm attempting to pass on to my fellow pilots. And you don't necessarily need to be a pilot to read it. It is a good read. It's really a good read. And I'm so confident in this that I would encourage you to read the comments or the reviews before you purchase the book. Every one of the reviews comment on how insightful this book is. The other thing I would like you to take away from this, or I would like you to know, is in this book contains my experiences and the tools that I continue to use to this day to make sure I use my money in the most efficient manner possible. It is a really good book. It is a good read. It is a simple read. And I promise you, if you do decide to pick up a copy, you will definitely love it. So quickly, to recap, is being a pilot has taught me that money, while not important, is essential to live a reasonably comfortable life. There is no need to be extremely wealthy. In fact, what I've always said was, I merely need to make enough money to live a comfortable life. And that includes taking care of my family and myself and save something for retirement. But you do need to have a great understanding of it. And this book does that for you. That's why I will encourage you to pick up a copy of it on Amazon. And as always, if you guys have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them in the comments section below. And I will leave the link to my second YouTube channel, Mindful Money Master, for those of you who want to go over there and look at, I think I have like 70 or 80 videos on that channel where I'm talking about my money experiences and the things that I've learned from flying the wealthy people. But again, the information that I give you, it's not going to make you rich, but it's going to make you financially stable. And that's my goal, to make my fellow pilots financially stable, especially if you're now starting out. I will also leave in the link in the description, actually, the link to the, I think it's 3 videos I made about pilot and their finances. Because as I've said, too many of us go broke and too many of us are living paycheck to paycheck on a six-figure salary. All right, guys, that's it for this one. As always, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Until the next one, fly safe.